చిట్ చాట్ షో. మరి ఈ రోజు స్పెషల్ చిట్ చాట్ షోలో ఓ 2 చిచ్చర పిడుగులు తీసుకొచ్చా అండి. ఎందుకు చిచ్చర పిడుగులు అంటున్నానంటే, వీళ్ళు చేసే పనులు అలాంటియన్నమాట. మీరు తెలుసుకున్న తర్వాత ఓహ్ మై గాడ్ అంటారు. ఎందుకంటే బేసికల్లీ ఇవాళ రేపు చిన్న పిల్లలు ఎవరైనా గాని ఆడుకోవాలి. లేకపోతే వెళ్ళిపోయి ఏ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఇంటికెళ్ళాలో, చిట్ చాట్స్ చేయాలో ఇట్లాంటివుంటాయి. బట్ ఇంత చిన్న ఏజ్‌లో సొసైటీ గురించి మనం ఏదో ఒకటి చేయాలి. వాళ్ళకి ఏదో ఒకటి మనం అందించాలి అని చెప్పేసి వాళ్ళ మైండ్ ట్యూన్ చేసి పెట్టుంచారు కదా! వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్‌కి మాత్రం హ్యాట్స్ ఆఫ్ చెప్పాల్సిందే. అండ్ వీళ్ళ ఆలోచన విధానం చూస్తే ఇంకా డెఫినైట్‌లీ ఫ్యూచర్ లీడర్స్ కాబోతున్నారేమో అన్న సందేహం కూడా నాకు కలిగింది. బట్ ఇంకెందుకు లేట్, మనం అస్సలు లేట్ చేయకుండా జస్ట్ జంప్ ఇంటు ది షో. అండ్ హాయ్ శృతి అండ్ సాధ్య, వెల్కమ్ టు తెలుగు NRI రేడియో.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Yes. శృతి అండ్ సాధ్య, సో బేసికలీ వేర్ ఆర్ యూ ఫ్రమ్ అండ్ మీరు ఏం చేస్తూ ఉంటారు? దాని గురించి బ్రీఫ్‌గా ఒకసారి ఇంట్రో ఇచ్చేస్తుందామా?
Yes, so hi everyone, my name is Shruthi and I'm currently from Edison, New Jersey, and I'm currently in 10th grade going to 11th, and some of my hobbies are I like to play volleyball, and I also participate in EKAM, which is this organization that I'm here to talk about today. And I also partake in many other school activities as well. And yeah, that's basically it about me.
Okay. What
Hi.
about you, Sadhya? Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm Sadhya Tadi, and I live in New Providence, New Jersey. And I currently am in 8th grade, and I'm going to 9th grade next year. Some of my hobbies are I do Bollywood dance, and I also play flute, and then I also am also in EKAM, which we're here to talk about today. So yeah.
Wow. So you're doing like EKAM అంటే ఈ EKAM లో do you understand Telugu or you want me to speak in English?
I understand Telugu.
You understand Telugu? That's good. సో అసలు ఈ EKAM మిషన్ వీటి గురించి డెఫినెట్లీ తెలుసుకుందాం. బట్ డూ యూ ఫైండ్ టైం లైక్ అంటే ఇంత బిజీ బికాస్ యూఆర్ బిజీ విత్ యువర్ అకాడమిక్స్ అండ్ సబ్మిటింగ్ all your tests and everything. So how do you find time like between this to go and to do some towards the society like EKAM and these all things? How do you find time?
I mean, it's very like flexible, so you can volunteer with like whenever you want to, and you can volunteer in many different causes too. So it's very like it's basically anytime you really just want to do something. There's usually many different events and stuff coming up that you can just like volunteer for if you want to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually wanted to add on to that point that Sadhya made, which was very good. So during winter break and spring break, we also like to conduct activities as well, which is why we have it during that time, because many of the students, many of the teenagers, they get tests and quizzes and they become very, very busy. So this event that we're having tomorrow actually is also very important because it's one of the major events of the year, and it's also towards the end of the summer, which will also allow many students to help as well, and many EKAM youth ambassadors to help as well.
Okay, so what is EKAM? Like, why did you start this? Like, EKAM, who found this? Do you have any details about this? More details about this EKAM?
Yeah. So EKAM is basically we are a non-profit organization, and our main mission is to just help out underprivileged like mothers and children in India, and we also do many other causes through our different events.
Okay, so what is your contribution towards this EKAM? So what do you do in this EKAM, and how do you influence others also to join into this EKAM?
Yeah, so I could take that question. So as an organization, we are committed to providing like life-saving medical treatment to children and to mothers in India, which Sadhya said previously, and especially to those who cannot afford it. But we also organize service activities to help our local communities. So we host fundraisers which help projects that are being conducted in India, but we also do many local activities as well to spread awareness about EKAM throughout our community and where we live. So especially us, since we're the EKAM New Jersey chapter, out of 22 different chapters in the United States, we're one of them. And some of the projects that we did is Rise Against Hunger and Savers Clothing Program. And for Rise Against Hunger, we as a organization, many EKAM youth ambassadors and many EKAM adult volunteers as well. We continue to supply meals and for people suffering from homelessness, where they ship those meals out to the places who need them. And we also conduct and indulge in many local community service and enrichment programs, as well as like donating meals to anyone who's suffering from homelessness or anyone who's just not able to afford that type of life and that privilege that we have.
Wow, you're doing so many things. Like in the చిన్న age, like you're which is like you're below 15 years. Like in the చిన్న age లో, what made you to come into this EKAM? Like ఎందుకంటే basically you feel like to go to school to play something or to dance or to sing. So our mindset తో ఉంటారు పిల్లలందరూ. So what made you to come into and do all this volunteering and help to the society? Especially you're talking about the mother, child, and how they're doing. And you took like many cases, right? So what made you to come into this?
Well, for me personally, the cause just really resonated with me, like the mission of EKAM. And I think it's just, for me, it's just like really important to be able to give back to the community and help out people who need it. And that's why I started EKAM in the first place, to just help give back to the community and like help people who need that help. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the word like give back to the community. That's what I really, it was so impressive word. Yeah, Shruthi, please go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly what Sadhya said. So when I joined EKAM, I was actually in 6th grade. So for me, one thing is that my parents always provided me with everything that I needed, all of the right resources at the right time. So just like Sadhya said, giving back to the community, that's exactly what I wanted to do as well, because I had so much privilege and I have so many opportunities for me to grow as a person, that I want to be able to give that to many children who don't have that privilege as well.
Okay. So coming to the big event, tomorrow is going to be a very big event in Edison and New Jersey. It's like a 5K event, right? So what is this about? And అసలు దేనికోసం ఈ 5K run? And what is the use of this? And do you have any details for this?
Yes, so tomorrow every year we host a 5K run, which is one of our biggest events of the year. And tomorrow we have many activities throughout the 5K run, including the kids 1K run and the adult 5K run, which many adults and teenagers run for. So we've been planning this since March, and we've hosted like weekly calls for this event. And we also asked for many sponsorships into local businesses to help sponsor for our event. And all of this money that we will be raising throughout the 5K is all going to the creation of prosthetic legs in India. And one ticket, which is around $20, goes to half a prosthetic leg for someone who is suffering from that injury. So that's kind of what I just wanted to mention.
Oh my God, such a good cause, like whatever you're doing, like because the legs that which you're providing, it's like $20. You're saying like each costs like $20.
Half of one costs $5, so one probably costs about $40.
Oh,
So we get to raise like a lot of prosthetic limbs for people who need them through this event.
Yeah, and we make these prosthetic legs in bulk completely, so that's why we were able to make the price like a little less than it should be. And this is why we're also providing for that funding in order to actually meet the bulk requirement to make those prosthetic legs, to ensure that anyone who needs them in those rural villages have access to them.
So apart of like US, do you have the branches all over the world? So if people somewhere around in Mid East or somewhere in India, so they wanted to do volunteering and they wanted to help and give back, like how you guys were thinking to give back to the society. So do you have any like link or a registration form where they can come and they can join? Like what are the details that you have with you?
Well, it's really easy to become an EOIA because all you have to do is basically go to our website, which is ecamusa.org. And I know we have it in certain countries. You'd have to check on. I know we have like EKAM Australia too. It's EKAM USA. There's different parts of the world we have it around. There's many chapters in the USA too that you can join. So you just join your nearest chapter basically. And all you have to do is go to our website, ecamusa.org, and you can just register to become an airway. And all you have to do is fill out some simple form, and then you can just start volunteering with your closest chapter.
Yes, guys, if you want to participate in this EKAM, just go to ekam.usa.org and వెళ్ళిపోయి మీరు అక్కడ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు and you can do the volunteering there. So Sadhya and Shruthi, like apart of this volunteering, what all activities do you do locally in New Jersey?
Yeah, so we do numerous activities when it comes to locally. So one of the activities we do is Rise Against Hunger. And basically, Rise Against Hunger is another organization where they supply people in these rural areas with meals, like instant meals, which is really what they need. So they create instant meals for children, refugees, and like in areas where they're not able to access a lot of food. And we also do like birthday parties for children at homeless shelters. And we also did last October we did something called a Halloween celebration. So we did Halloween celebrations for children in local communities. And all of us combined, we all got one of the bigger projects that we did last month actually was when we all donated a bunch of clothes and any items that we haven't been using. We put that to use, and we made sure that we all cleaned them, we all dried them, and we put them in bags and to donate to a local thrift store in exchange for money that we could all donate to EKAM. So we had about 10 vans filled to the brim with clothes and items that needed to be donated. And we consulted many of our local neighbors, any of our friends. They donated their clothes and anything they weren't using, and their even shoes and bags and backpacks. We donated all of that in exchange for money to donate to our organization.
Okay, so like it's like more of EKAM now. I just wanted to get back to your personal stuff. Like any of you will sing? Do you like to sing the songs? Like what do you do? Like sing, dance, or play music? What kind of other activities do you have?
One of my two more important hobbies is Bollywood dance, and then I also play the flute outside of school and in school.
Okay, I heard like Sadhya and Shruthi sings very well, and I just want you guys to sing 2 lines for us. All the audience are waiting for you guys to sing.
Personally, I don't sing that much, but I do.
No, it's okay. We don't need a professional singer. Professional singer ఏం అవసరం లేదు మాకు. Just మీరు ఏదైతే పాడతారో అది పాడండి ఒక 2 lines చాలు మాకు. Even if you are a bathroom singer also, it's fine. Just we wanted to listen your singing talent here. Just 2 lines for EKAM team. Dedicated to all EKAM team.
I don't think any of us really sing.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
both of
okay.
us.
So do you watch movies? Like, what do you do in your free time? So, what is your pass on things? Like, how do you do?
Sometimes I
Like,
watch
do you watch
movies with my
movies?
family. With my family,
Mm.
with my mom, I watch movies like every like now and like here, like now and there. Like I watch a few movies with her, but nothing like in particularly like it's my deep interest. Um, so yeah.
So, do you watch Telugu movies? Telugu movies చూస్తారా మీరు?
Yeah, sometimes with like my
Sometimes.
parents.
Okay.
It's like
Who's your favorite Tollywood actor?
uh
No, no, I know, I understood that you don't watch much of Tollywood movies, but okay, that's nice. Somehow you watch movies. That's what I'm just checking. Like, what do you do? Like, a part of this, you're doing so much of work, like volunteering, studying, and going for the Bollywood dance, and the other is going for volleyball. So, a part of that, like for entertainment wise, I'm just checking, like, what do you guys do? But it's good. And like how can other people volunteer and what are the options available for a school kids? Do you have anything on that?
Yes, so what we can do in the future, which is like our next step in the next couple of years, is actually starting an EKAM club in your own school. So this EKAM club could also have you guys do like local service activities in around businesses as part of the club in your high school or middle school. So that's something that we wanted to try out next in the upcoming years. So maybe you might not have a lot of time outside of school to give for ACOM, or whenever you can here or there, you can make a flyer which will contribute to your volunteering hours, which all go towards the PVSA award, which is the President Volunteer Service Award, which is
Mhm.
when an EYA or any person who volunteers reaches a set level of hours of volunteer hours, and they receive an award that's gifted by the president. So it's not only like about like it's not only, oh, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, but it's the few places here and there which will eventually count towards something that's incredibly impressive and something that you can really cherish and understand, and also give other people the fact that they understand that you're achieving this type of accomplishment.
So what is the best ever compliment you guys got? So do you get compliments or any appreciations from anyone, like you did this work, it's a wonderful work that you did till now? So from whom you got the best compliments and appreciations? Shruti, Sadhya?
um I mean we mainly work more behind the scenes. We do stuff like
Mhm.
we raise the money, and then like those like our money gets used, like that we
Mhm.
raised gets used for like the
So
different
you
causes.
feel happy for that when the whatever the work that you are doing, it's going for the good cause and you are doing a beautiful work there. So do you feel happy for that? Like what do you feel about that? When someone says that, yeah, because of you, I got this got cured and our mission, like what are you doing? So.
Yeah, I actually wanted to answer that really quickly. So, personally, like, if someone who's kind of underprivileged or just don't get enough privilege for themselves when it comes to like education or healthcare, I get really happy, and like it's just a feeling that I really like when something that I did was able to actually help someone who was struggling or in need of something that they couldn't have. So,
Mhm.
my contribution to that and being able to support them is actually, it provides me not only with like validation in myself, but it just provides me with a sense of like happiness and satisfaction that I actually did something to contribute um, to their like problems that or their issues that they needed support for.
That's beautiful words. And yeah, we have a Father's Day. So, what is a special message that you are going to give all the fathers? And what is a special gift that you are going to present to your fathers? Like both Sadhya and Shruti.
Well, on behalf of EKAM and just talking really from my heart, I want to thank all the fathers out there, and like especially my father, because I know he does a lot for me, and I know that all fathers do a lot for their kids. And like everyone who's listening, just make sure to wish your father a happy Father's Day, because they do a lot for you and they definitely deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you,
Yeah.
Shruti?
Yeah, about me. I know my dad did a lot for me as well. When it comes to EKAM, he always helps me with that. He always makes sure that I like have everything that I need when it comes to school and everything. So I just wanted to say happy Father's Day to my dad, and happy Father's Day to every father who's listening in this call, or who's there as well. So thank you so
Hello.
much for me.
Yeah. What are you going to give to your father? Any special gift are you going to give, or you are going to get from your father?
Yes, me and my sister are planning a gift, which is a surprise. So I think he's listening onto this on this call right now. So I don't want to say exactly. But
Okay.
Hello.
So yes.
Hello.
Yeah. చెప్పండి. వినిపిస్తుంది.
హలో అండి, నా పేరు కుమార్ అండి. నేను
నమస్కారం.
యాక్చువల్లీ అంతకుముందు నుంచి ట్రై చేస్తుండే. నమస్కారం. సో ఐ వాజ్ వెరీ ఇంప్రెస్డ్ విత్ దిస్ 2 kids like who are doing this ఏకమ్ థింగ్. నేను అంటే ఒకటి రోడ్ పైన చూస్తుంటే చాలా ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. మా అబ్బాయి హీఈస్ ఇన్ 9th grade గోయింగ్ టు జేపీ స్టీవెన్స్ అనమాట. హీఈస్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ వాలంటీరింగ్ అండ్ I was telling him anamata join this EKAM group anesi. So I have questions to these 2 girls. If he is interested, what he should do? Like can he come tomorrow and register himself, or like he has to register first, or what is the procedure? Like if he is interested to do some volunteering tomorrow.
yes, of course. Thank you so much for joining this call and asking that. Actually, tomorrow, yes, of course, he could come to the event and register, and we'll also explain how he could become and start to be an EYA, which will also be in one of our like mini presentations that we will be addressing. So he can go on the website, which is akamusa.org, and there will be a link that says sign up as an EYA, which he could click and he could fill out that form with all of his interests and information, and then we will add him in our New Jersey EKAM group and EKAM EYA member group, which is consisted of all of our EYAs in that group. And I and the EKAM chapter directors, they post on the future projects that we will be conducting in the near future. So if your son, if he has any questions, he can definitely contact one of us or one of the adult volunteers as well. Thank you so much for joining.
He just registered, it seems. He says like he's coming tomorrow. Yeah, you want to talk, Krishna? No, he is coming tomorrow. Thank you very much.
That's cool.
I really appreciate it.
Cool. See.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kumar, for calling us. And yeah, Shruti, I think yours is working out. So people are more interested to come to EKAM, and they are registering it. And whatever work that you are doing towards the society, that's really awesome. And please do continue the same thing. And definitely we are going to see you as a big leaders in future. That's what I can see your future. And please do continue the same thing. And thank you so much for coming to our show and letting us know what is EKAM and what is the mission of this EKAM and all the details. Thank you so much, Shruti and Sadhya, for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been great talking here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Yes, that's Shruti and Sadhya. EKAM గురించి చాలా విషయాలు చెప్పారు. Please do visit their site. It's like akamusa.org కి వెళ్ళిపోండి and అక్కడ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకోండి. And రేపు మాత్రం definitely it's going to be a 5K run in New Jersey, Edson. So please do go there and ఈ 5K run లో participate చేయండి and do support these kids, and they are doing it for a very good cause. Please do support them. And this is RJ Kranthi officially signing off for today's special chit chat. Malli special chit chat lo malli kalusukundaam. Until then, big smile on your faces and happy Father's Day.